A very good morning to all of you. This is your lecture number 18th. This is your 18th lecture for the subject switchgear and protection. This is your 18th lecture for the subject switchgear and protection. So in the previous lecture we are discussing regarding the so in the previous lecture we are discussing regarding the switching surges. So we had started with the broad topic named over voltages in power system. So what we had learned in the previous lecture, over voltages in power system are caused by the external factors as well as internal factors. So external factors are due to the lightning strokes. We can see the electric discharge between cloud to earth. So that lightning stroke causes the external surges. When we talk about the internal surges are basically due to many factors named as switching surges, traveling waves, resonance. So all these parameters come under the category of internal surges. There are many more reasons also, but in our syllabus, we have to discuss switching surges, traveling waves, and open circuit and short circuit lines. So in today's topic, let us give some highlight regarding the traveling waves. So as we know that on the basis of the distance, we categorize transmission lines in the three categories named as short transmission line, medium transmission line, and long transmission line. On the basis of distance, we are categorizing them. Okay? And a transmission line is thought to be composed of three distributed parameters or circuit elements named as resistance, inductance, and capacitance. For the analysis purpose, we shape them as P and pi model. So these parameters have the ability to produce electromagnetic fields. Due to these parameters, electromagnetic fields are developed in the transmission line. So if we look at this diagram, there is a source named generator and to the load. If we want to make power flow between source and the load, a transmission line needs to be connected between the two blocks. So it is not possible that immediately transmission of power from source to load is not immediately transferred. It will take time before reaching to the load. So transmission of electric power from source to load is not immediate. It will take time from reaching the source to load. Okay. So immediately transmission of power is not possible. In understanding this, we had further elaborate this block diagram as in the circuit diagram. So in the circuit diagram, what we are seeing, so in the circuit diagram, a transmission line is composed of various distributed parameters as shown in the circuit diagram L1, C1, L2, C2, L3, C3, framing various sections. This is section number 1. When the switch S is closed, the inductor acts as an open circuit and the capacitor acts as a short circuit. And after this section energizes, the section 2 will energize. After the section 2 will energize, the section 3 will energize. After the section 3 will energize, during the energization of section 4, the power is transferred to the load. Okay. So in order to explain it more clearly, let us take an example of tap water example. So in this particular example, there is a water tap. There are three containers. So one by one, all the containers are filled. So container C will filled after the container B is filled. The container B is filled after the container A is filled. So Water from A to C take a considerable time to reach to container C. Similarly, in transmission line, there are sections as shown in the above figure. So as the current, it will take time the current to reach from source to load. This is a source tap. Here is the source is generator, and in the end, in the final container, load is connected, and in the end, load is connected. So it will take a time to reach the electrical power from generator to low side. Each section will energize, then the final load can be met. And this gradual buildup of voltage and currents in these sections in the transmission line produce the traveling waves. इस gradual increase, इस gradual changes के कारण voltage और current के हर section में before reaching to load, the concept of transmission lines are introduced. So these are basically the forward and the backward nature of transmission lines, which creates the surges, sudden increase in the voltage value, which may cause damage to the equipments at the substation and the transmission line. So the surges are produced in the transmission line due to this energization process. Okay, this may give rise to the traveling wave surge, which may cause damage to the circuit breaker equipment. If the sections are more, if in a transmission line there are more number of sections, then the concentration of phenomena can be considered to be a more. Okay. So this whole problem, this whole can be easily understand by using Beverly lattice diagram. So this will discuss in the next lecture, the lattice diagram. Thank you guys.